welcome back everyone. Jumping straight into level 11 here. If you're not familiar, I'm Orca, and I have Fashion as my co-commentator.
Hello everybody.
We're going to be watching this match here. We just came off level 10, where I believe Valgrind has moved up. And so now we're going to have LGNDMAXX, Grievous, and then another player who I forgot, but I'll figure out their name eventually.
All right, so we have a warm-up song since it's the beginning of the pool. So these people are a little tight, a little cold. They loosen up a little bit and get into the groove of things. So this is a good glimpse into what these players are going to be bringing with them.
And what a banger to pick as your warm-up song. We love Black Jackal. Shout out to Akira Complex. Gotta get that mandatory squats in here.
Okay, and in this match, again, warm-up, but we will have LGNDMAXX and, oh my goodness, have you seen that name? How do you pronounce that name?
I don't know. It seems like he put a bunch of names in a hat and like jumbled it around.
We're gonna call this person
Oyo?
Oyo.
Oreo? Ohio? Might be Ohio.
Okay.
Repping the good state of Ohio. I said with zero sarcasm.
Ooh, I've yet to see a metal skin since we started. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm an ITG head. DDR, is this metal still? What is this skin in DDR? I know it's metal in ITG.
LGNDMAXX is playing with, that's X, I believe.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, good old X users.
Oh, thank you. Ohio Rivers is what we have in chat.
Ohio Rivers.
Yeah, I had just never seen that username.
We have a lot of rivers. We have a lot of rivers here.
We do.
And again, just a reminder, this is a warm-up, so we don't have EX put up there. These players are just getting ready for their match ahead. I'm rocking with the silly love shirt that LGNDMAXX is rocking here. I love it when people show up in like Bamani attire. It's so cool. It's so fitting.
I'll need to ask them after the stream, what river was the icing on the cake? The cream of the crop? Was it the Oglaze? Was it the Olentangy? What just sold this Ohio River? I see a stream of perfects, though. That's all I can see. Yeah.
My eyes, I've been awake for way too long to be able to focus this hard on the notes. I just know they're dancing out of their minds. They're looking warmed up, I can tell you that for sure. Now we're going to get to our official picks here. And so the record is 0-0. Just in case people are tuning in now, that was a warm-up pick. So we're going to start in the 16th order. Got Rampage here, it looks like. Which Roger Clark doesn't have a score on yet. Yeah, if anyone in chat is familiar, it is Roger Clark on P2 side. Also known as Ohio Rivers, I suppose. I don't know. There might be an in joke that I'm missing there.
Is this a new card for them?
Yeah. Maybe.
That's why I haven't quite seen this one. Is this truly a no score? I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they're going incognito. They don't want their scores to get leaked to their opponent. Seems like Roger's opting to play this on mirror, which is interesting. I'm not too familiar with the chart, so I'm wondering what it is that makes them want to play it on mirror.
Beautiful fist bump to get it going.
Love it, love the camaraderie.
Ready, set, step.
point to open this song up with.
Both players hitting that stream beautifully.
Make some noise. Ruby. Combo after combo. Look at all those combos.
LGNDMAXX white comboing that whole thing. Unbelievable. Roger Clark only ahead by about 3x. That's going to help them out a little bit.
It's an amazing start to this pool. I'm excited to see what's going to come from everyone else as well. This is already marvelous here, I say.
Roger Clark dropping in great there, but it's not going to matter too much. It's still going to be neck and neck here. It's so unbelievable how pinpoint you have to be in these higher pools. If you make even one mistake, your opponent's going to be at your neck ready to take that lead from you.
All right, so we have Ohio Rivers pulling ahead a little bit toward the end of this song. Just the first pick, though. Oh, and we've got some gallops here. That might make a difference.
Getting these tricky crossovers, Roger Clark's dropping it good. Super long fast string, and Roger Clark's going to take it by about 30 EX. Very impressive there at the end. Yeah, LGNDMAXX is getting out MA'd. Pure and raw, nothing much more to say about that. Great first showing from Roger.
All right, we are going into quite a difficult chart, to say the least.
Yeah, What's Revolve is certainly not a fun one, I would say. These players are definitely seasoned enough, though, to know this chart like the back of their hands.
We are underway.
Hop into the second song here. Roger is up 1, so if he takes this, then he'll take this set against LGNDMAXX. Roger dropping a couple of greats there, actually. LGNDMAXX is going to pull ahead early. Such a physically intense part there, both players handling that masterfully. LGNDMAXX still holding his lead. He's going to want to hold on to this for as long as physically possible. Which might not be such an easy feat when you're playing against Roger Clark here. Yeah, though P2, I mean, Roger's dropping a lot of goods, a lot of grades. He was shown to be able to out MA on that last pick, but here they're just falling a little bit behind. Speed up here, slow down to a snail's pace. This part is so hard to hear, and just dropping all of those there. Roger's falling behind so much. And like where the cabs are in this arcade, for the people who are at home, the noise pollution it's very tough to hear. And so when you're so used to timing that with your ears, it might make it a whole different ballpark when you're here and you're not able to actually hear the song or like your footsteps.
Let's see how this next one goes and see where that reserved energy will come out for their third pick.
I was wrong. So sad.
All right, talk about a close money score.
Oh yeah.
Very excited to see how this one comes out.
Oh, it's a CSP that shocks. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. This is actually really interesting. Then I believe this 15 is a fairly easy one to score on. And both these players are very, very capable of scoring very well. As you can see, I mean, both their PBs are the exact same. Roger, though, has been showing to have the better perfect count so far. So we're looking to him to pull ahead here. But LGNDMAXX definitely has a very, very good chance of taking this.
For anybody just tuning in, Roger being Ohio Rivers on our right. It is 1-1 against LGNDMAXX.
Roger pulling ahead in EX here, just by a little bit out of that intro. These weird rhythms are so tricky, but these players are handling them so well. Look at all those marvelous counts. Unbelievable from these players. They're so locked in.
Early enough in the song that it is anybody's game here. They might have gotten a chance to glimpse the other person's meter during that.
300 combos.
Roger's been holding a white combo for a while now. I think only dropping a couple of perfects early on in the intro. To keep this pretty steady lead. Oh my gosh, both players. That stream. That was unbelievable, both those players. Only, I believe, LGNDMAXX dropping one perfect that entire stream.
This is the time to come out with the last song of this round.
Yeah, both of them want to win so bad. Roger being the first to lose their yellow combo here, but it's not going to do much to lose his lead. Still ahead by about 20, and he's going to take it by 21 points.
ESP trailing a grateful combo, just being a good example that it is anybody's game, no matter how it seems to turn out in the beginning.
It looks like Ash is stepping up.
As these competitors get higher and higher in this scene, we will try our best to continue referring to them as their in-game handle, as we might have spectators who have never watched a DDR stream before. They might not know these competitors. Somebody says, Roger, who's that? I'm really excited to see what these high-level competitors have. A big smile and kiss to the camera. Oh, that is awesome. That's such a good energy.
And so just as another reminder here, Captain Carbon, this is going to be his first time playing in set today. So he is going to get a warm-up song here. Ash moved on from the previous pool, so they do not need to do the warm-up if they don't want to. I'm sure they would like to preserve as much stamina as possible.
A nice 127 BPM just to kind of get those muscles moving. A good old Dan Evo song, wrong game, same feeling. Rest in peace, Dan Evo. Ash has already been playing, already warmed up. Captain's probably going to take this opportunity to try to get around that same level.
Oh yeah, get those stretches in. Oh yeah, knee raises. Nice. Oh, and Captain Carbon actually playing with the Cyber no Sky. I believe that's called Cyber. We don't see that very often.
You got the beat, you got the song, you can do no wrong. Psychola. 100 combo.
I am tapping my toe. I can't help it. I can't help it with these kinds of cute little pop songs. Kind of stuff I jam out to in my car, and I am not ashamed in the slightest. I bet we all, a piece of us here, do it to some capacity.
For sure.
200 combos.
Yeah, just a reminder to chat as well. This is a warm-up, so we won't have the X on the screen. This does not count towards anything. It'll count towards something. It'll count towards them getting warmed up, but it won't count towards a point towards winning this pool.
Can't wait to see it. 300 combos.
Talking to TOs right now. Warm-up's over. Both players looking great, feeling great, stepping great. Loving it. We're getting the cameras adjusted here so we can see the footwork.
Ash saying plenty loose. Captain Carbon getting ready. All right, thank you, chat. Got that camera turned down. You are absolutely correct. We appreciate you.
We love it. We'll do anything for our chat.
Not anything, but
Not anything, but if it makes the stream look better, like,
Yeah.
we're all for it.
there we go.
Provide a better viewing experience. We're all about production value here at Ohio DDR.
Select level.
Coming in here, the first actual pick here is going to be IX. Very, very well known for its super tricky speed changes. It's going to be the DSP, which might not be as tricky physically, but is still quite up there as one of the harder 14s to score on. Both players hitting those stops very, very well. Keeping their yellow combos.
A tied start.
They're giving it up for you.
Ash pulling ahead, but still very early into the song.
100 combos.
Yeah, Ashley's considered, I guess, be the underdog here because they came up from the previous pool. And so they're fighting to move up again. They've already got their warm-up set in. So they're feeling good. It looks like they're looking confident. Pulling ahead here by a little over 10 EX. But Captain Carbon is looking to shrink that lead as much as possible. Hitting a great marvelous thing so far.
Ash holding comfortably ahead. We've still got that PFC color.
Can't wait to see it.
I still hold a yellow combo here. Doing great. I believe this would be a PV for them if they actually get the PFC here. I don't want to commentators first though. They're looking so crispy. Nice PFC there. Great job to Ash. Yeah, taking that first point pretty heavy-handedly.
Music
great showing. He's going to be feeling very confident here going to the second pick. It's going to be Poochie.
Of course, K.
So we go straight in from one of the hardest 14s to one of the hardest 16s. These players are relentless with their picks. And when you're in these higher levels, level 11, of one of the most stacked DDR tournaments of the year, of all time, you have to pick the hardest charts and you have to practice them.
I am cat jamming over here, just hearing the preview.
Yeah, because if you're not prepared, your opponents are going to be.
If you don't have access to a cab or can't dance, tune into these kinds of streams and listen to the music when you get the chance.
Yo, tear it up.
Have a lot of speed changes here, and it becomes a triplet base in a really intense slowdown section. So these players are trying to read this as fast as possible. Right here, yeah, these patterns are so tough when you're reading this slow. Slow section, not doing much to diversify the lead here. Seems like both players are neck and neck with each other.
Oh my goodness, absolutely neck and neck.
300 combos.
Get a little reprieve. Here's some simple red, blue, and yellow arrows at a brisk pace. These players are loving the break. They're getting double stepping a little bit, feeling themselves before we get back into the meat of things.
Ash pulling ahead gently, but not comfortably.
I just want to say I love this song. I can't really hear it that well right now, but I love this song, and I love Course K.
We have a dropped combo from Ash. It doesn't look like it has closed that gap much. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, great job to Ash there for taking in Captain Carbon. Just dropping a lot near the end. The speed thing is really hard to pick your speed on for that. It can really trip you up. And so Ash here winning 2-0. They were doing their coin flip. So they do a coin flip. Now, if anyone's not familiar with the rules, both players will do a coin flip. Beforehand, winner of the coin flip gets to pick either their pad side or they get to pick which song they play first. And so it seems like we're going to have, it looks like Rod or Clark on the left side on P1. And then Captain Carbon on P2 there.
Again, if you are joining us toward the end of this evening, my name is Fashion with Ohio DDR. I am joined by Orca doing a little bit of groove off cam. The energy is there. Thank you for joining us.
That's me, I'm Orca. Yeah, if you guys are loving the stream so far, make sure to send some love to all the other streams going on right now. I believe Sound Voltex is still going on over at twitch.tv/DairyDude. The other side of the DDR bracket is happening right now on twitch.tv/OhioDDR. And if you guys want to check out some VODs, we also had a Dance Rush bracket yesterday. We had DDR doubles. Check that out. But it might be still going on. I'm not sure. I can't see anything. But if it is going on, it's going on at twitch.tv/KittyCatastrophe. Players here are not going to be doing a warm-up, and so we're going to hop right into it. Emera. Probably not great for your stamina here. Emera, very well known to be a stamina draining pick, as I guess all Suns are. Kind of a cop-out thing for me to say, but that's what I'm here for.
just as our competitors are doing now. Our Hydra homies getting a sip of their water. When's the last time you had a sip of water?
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, folks.
First stage.
We're going to be hopping right into it here on Emera CSP.
Show me what you got.
Starting really strong for both players. No clear lead from anyone. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the footsteps. They're sounding so crisp right now. I'm loving this. Good drop from Roger. LP one side's going to have his lead. Shrink to only a couple EX.
400 combo.
Yeah, and for any long-time viewers that have maybe stuck with us throughout the entirety of today, every single level, if you guys have been watching, like, you can just tell the difference in skills sometimes. Every time it moves up, these players are just hitting more and more marvelouses, playing more and more difficult charts. It's absolutely incredible to watch. I love that we're able to host this tournament, see the upper side of competitive DDR, and have a welcoming community for that here in Metro, Ohio at the GLM Round 1.
And as Ohio Rivers, Roger on our left this time, pulls ahead. It was just pointed out that our Ohio DDR stream also just played Emera. Pretty good timing. I love that.
Yeah, we're loving Emera right now. Yeah, Roger, Ohio Rivers on P1 side, taking a pretty sizable lead. They're coming to the ending. It's going to take this and go up 1-0 against Captain Carbon.
Stage cleared.
Yeah, look at that. 32 perfects, and then nice perfects for Captain Carbon. Nice. We're making the hand sign. You can't see it, but it's nice.
Trust me, it's there.
Looks like something's being pointed out about the pads, perhaps. So we're going to get a TO deliberation on this.
As they're discussing something when we've been talking about staff, it's not just the people here working for the stream, but the staff at Round 1. Round 1 has been incredibly helpful and cooperative while setting all of this up. We're pretty much invading them.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. They've been here to help us. All right, over the period. Okay.
Yeah, one of the boss charts here. This is one that I would hope all players at this level know pretty well. Pretty infamous. A ton of speed changes. Look at the players lowering their speed down to 1.5. So many speed changes. You're going to have to read unbelievably slow and unbelievably fast. There's no way around it.
Now we are playing the difficult. A lot of people might know the infamous challenge chart. We are playing the difficult.
Select level.
Music lulls you into a false sense of security. Everything's going to be okay. Nothing will challenge you.
I also love the song because before you even like load in to start playing, you can already see the notes.
All right, we have some use of sudden plus going on from Roger Ohio Rivers' side.
Yeah, and so what that does, real quick, so this chart has so many speed changes that players will opt to activate sudden plus, like you can see, and then change it or activate it in the middle of the chart so they're hiding more or less of their screen to effectively change their scroll in the middle of the song, which normally you can't do in DDR. You can't change your scroll after you've already hit a note. And so it's just a little like strategy that a lot of players will implement on charts like this.
Things slow down. It really makes your brains struggle to comprehend everything that's on screen. If you can lessen the amount of notes on screen at one time, you can process it a little better, time it a little better. We'll see that being used with such plus, hopefully, from Roger Ohio Riverside.
Yeah, beginning to see the first of the speed changes here. Captain Carbon pulling ahead by over 50 EX here. Looking like a great lead for him. He's going to be feeling very comfortable, confident. I try to say confident, comfortable at the same time. It happens.
Such a pretty chart.
Yeah, those curves, speed up, slow down, they're really beautiful.
All right, Captain Carbon taking a sizable lead so far, but this chart is so interesting. This could be anybody's game.
Yep, still not too. Oh, Captain Carbon dropping a lot there, actually. That's a ton of EX to shrink that lead a little bit. Still a pretty sizable lead at about 50 EX. Roger equally dropping a couple combo. Yeah, even more misses coming out. But you know, stop straight right into the fast section. Captain Carbon doing a great job of holding. Look at those marbles counts. These players are handling this so well. Fast drill here. Roger misses that on P1. Captain Carbon's going to take it by about 80 EX there. Very impressive. Tied up for 1-1 for both players.
All right, what do we got?
This match is going to be decided on Starlight and the Snow ESP.
Very fitting for the snow that we have been experiencing all evening here in Mentor.
Oh yeah, I'm not excited for it to start snowing heavier.
Say heavier. It has been.
It's been snowing pretty hard. I haven't been outside since this morning though, so.
Why the re-roll? The random card that was drawn was put in by the person who is playing. So they want to pull something same level, and neither of them had been put into that pool.
And a nice clean even 150 BPM. Not a lot of tomfoolery going on with this chart. This is going to be a pure good MA off here for this tiebreaker. And hopping right into it here. Tiebreaker for these players.
All right, let's go.
Captain Carbon off to a little bit of a rough start. Already dropping a couple perfects and some grades. These players must surely be so exhausted by now. Coming to the end of the night, it's 11:30 here in Mentor, Ohio. These players have been playing all day.
Look at all that bling. You're the combo king.
Roger Clark still holding that yellow combo, pulling ahead by about 25 EX. It's that drill very, very well, keeping its lead. And even making it larger here. Captain Carbon just struggling with those crossovers a little bit, dropping a decent amount of perfects, it's not going to help his EX count. You see on the player cam too, you can see their actual footwork. A lot of the crossovers, like, if these players want to maybe save their body from like turning, they'll opt to double step it. At 150 BPM though, that might be a little scary, I don't know. Seems like these players are able to handle it pretty well, double stepping his crossovers. Captain Carbon dropping another good there. Roger Clark just going to extend his lead even more here, coming to the last bit of this song. Incredible PFC there from Roger Clark to win the set, 2-1.
Very
Great
nice
job
light.
to both
Also,
players.
thank you, Vincent ITG. It's hard to see on this little. We're looking at the backs of some players in a smaller monitor. Neither of them had it unlocked. It had nothing to do with the card draw. Our apologies. Thank you for that.
Seems like we're going to be hopping straight into this. Ash on P1 and LGNDMAXX on P2 here. Gonna hop straight into picks.
All right, no warm-ups. We are in the same pool. Ooh, straight into MEGAMIX.
MEGAMIX.
Yeah.
What's better than one song is a bunch of songs in one.
First stage. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Ash on left, LGNDMAXX on the right. Nice, comfortable stroll through the park to get things going with an even score. I'd be surprised if it stayed that way.
You got the step. You got the flow. Keep up the perfect combo.
For anyone maybe unfamiliar, chat, this song is MEGAMIX, so it's going to be a bunch of matchups and mixes of a bunch of famous, infamous, whatever you want to say, songs from DDR history. And so this is going to be a really weird 15 for these players to battle through because of all the BPM changes, tempo changes, all of the rhythmic modulation here. It's going to be a rough one to handle, but both players are doing quite well. LGNDMAXX just being ahead by about 10 EX here, coming into the slowdown section.
200 combos.
We all have to love some bag in our life.
We
It's what
love
we've needed.
bag.
We've got Ash hopefully making some revenge. All right, we have a split of about 25 or so. LGNDMAXX in the lead.
Yeah, he's trying to do so much. It'd be very easy for LGNDMAXX to maybe lose his combo. But there's not a ton of chart left. It doesn't seem like Ash is going to be able to pull this back. It's the last little section here.
400 combos.
Big speed up at the end. Both players handling this masterfully.
Great showing. LGNDMAXX taking this one.
Stage clear.
Great play there. Only 4 grades for
Orca next to me with a big old smile on his face as the other screen. It just got done playing Orca.
Nice.
Nice.
Now we're gonna get sick. Hopefully not actually.
All right.
I've been hearing rumors of a bunch of people getting sick, and not the Eagle song.
Don't go
So
to the
I'm hoping
All-Star.
everyone can get out of here safe and sound.
The bane of many 2DX players, 10 dons here recently. Let's see how it goes for our competitors today. Not 10 dons, 8 dons. Because Psychedelic.
Second stage. Yo, tear it up.
Both players come into the normal section with yellow combo.
You can do
Absolutely dead even right now.
still dead even.
Oh, LGNDMAXX is hitting a couple of grades there. I believe he's still ahead by 1 EX actually, even with hitting all of those. Ash is pulling ahead a little bit here.
200 combo.
Wow, he's so dead even. His players are so consistent. High level DDR is always such a treat to watch because of matches like this, where it can really be anyone's game.
A lot of time and a lot of notes to close this gap even more than it already is. It's like a small gap.
Doing very well in those weird rhythms for players. That's so satisfying, I love that. LGNDMAXX dropping combo there, and actually going to take an even bigger lead here coming into this last section.
Good timing on those drills. Ash pulling ahead by about 20.
Great job, Dad.
Yeah.
Very close. It was looking really close the entire time. Skywalking ESP, from what I remember, is one of the more technical charts. Has some weird jacks during like slowdown sections and stuff. Definitely not trivial. Neither of these players having a PFC on it, but Ash having the better money score. PB coming into it.
All right, shoes are tied, face are wiped, fists are bumped. We're ready to go.
Show me what you got.
The base kick at the beginning did a really good job to give the players tempo before they hop in. LGNDMAXX holding a white combo for a while. Let's see how far it goes.
You can do no
Up to
wrong.
55. That's going to let him take a little bit of a lead.
There was some good timing on those drills by LGNDMAXX.
100 combos.
These players quick switching these freeze patterns so as to not have to cross over unnecessarily.
That was perfect.
Maybe these out and double step, those slow crossover patterns. Doing absolutely great on those string drills. A little bit of up arrow, jackhammer, no problem for these guys.
Come on, everybody, make some noise. That's what I'm talking about.
Slowdown section is so hard at times. Both players doing a great job. LGNDMAXX just being ahead by a little bit here. About to go back into faster.
Jax, wow. Still just great timing.
You got the beat, you got the song, you can do no wrong.
Yeah, these players are probably so exhausted too. These jackhammers must be so tiring at about 170 something BPM.
That's
Coming
what
to
I'm
the end
talking
here, it looks like
about.
LGNDMAXX is going to have a pretty sizable lead. And he takes it. Takes it by exactly 20 EX here to finish out this match against Ash.
Greatness, thy name suits you.
So it seems like we're going to have our next match of LGNDMAXX versus Roger Clark.
Ooh, a Technarch song.
Classic.
Classic.
We see the 14-4 get opened up, and we just wonder what gimmicks are getting thrown at us. Today, it's 888 BPM. I guess technically, I don't think the ESP actually hits 888, even though it says it does. That's a Remy wiki. Someone Remy wiki me for that. But this definitely does have a lot of speed changes that are going to throw a wrench in these players playing. Already LGNDMAXX dropping a bunch of Grace Mode players. Look at this EX for you on screen here. LGNDMAXX pulling ahead by a little bit.
You can do no wrong. Check it out. They're cheering for you.
Actually neck and neck here. In this section, despite both players dropping a decent amount of grades early on.
Look at all that bling. Get the combo king. 200 combos.
This chart as well is so infamous for being incredibly hard at times. You can see these players, unbelievable players. I mean, you've been watching them all day here. They've been handling everything else with ease. They're struggling on this. This is very hard at time. There's a bunch of different speed changes, rhythm changes, as well as just the song being kind of hard to hear at points and having super, super weird rhythms. So hats off to these players for tackling it here. And tackling it, they are. LGNDMAXX pulling ahead by about 20 EX.
Yo, check the crowd.
To the fast section. The ending actually of the song has a really weird rhythm. I guess you'll see it in a bit. I guess it doesn't have an ESP. In the CSP, it has like a slow down drill between right and left. The ESP doesn't have it. Another nice from Captain Carbon here. LGNDMAXX gonna be up 1-0 in this set.
One for anybody moving forward. If you hear us saying ESP, CSP, see we're blinking on experts. Sometimes there will be a challenge chart starting with C. We're going to be seeing some more high-level picks tomorrow as those pools get into the finals. We are still limited by level since we're still in the pools on Saturday. But yes, this is the ESP. If you say that, look for that green expert chart. Not the red difficult chart, yeah.
Indeed, we're gonna see our, I believe, first Usao song since I at least hopped on commentary. Gonna be Avenger.
Second stage.
Crazy speed changes. I feel like I'm a broken record at this point. All of these songs these players are picking up crazy speed changes and require a maximum attention to do your best on.
Usao really does hype you up for just about everything, though. He does prepare you for battle.
Going on midnight here, I need some Usao in my life. Wake me up.
Yeah.
There's a shot in the arm.
You're gonna break the meter. Can't wait to see it. 100 combos.
Less than 10 right now between LGNDMAXX and Captain Carbon.
You got the steps. You got the flow. Keep up the
Rhythm change here going in triplet base. Both players doing very well to hold, scoring there. LGNDMAXX still keeping his lead and keeping that yellow combo. And his long drill just hit a little bit early, drops a couple grades. Still is able to keep his EX lead though.
Very close one.
Such a tough screen there, both players dropping combo. Captain Carbon dropping a lot of EX there actually. LGNDMAXX is gaining about 20 more EX there for a lead of about 40. This is looking very good for him coming off of an already 1-0.
As long as they maintain. LGNDMAXX does the same thing as Captain Carbon. It goes right back to where it was.
It's hard when the streams are this fast and the speed changes are so intense. Anything can happen at this point. Those drops from Captain Carbon aren't going to help his case though.
Look at all that bling.
There's just not a ton of chart left. hitting those drills so well. These players putting maximum effort. LGNDMAXX gonna keep his lead here, coming to the final section.
Look at that body movement. We have athletes here.
Machine gun right to the end. LGNDMAXX gonna take it by over 150 EX on this point. Congratulations to him.
That was a challenging chart. Some really good players.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got one final match here, Ash versus Ohio Rivers, aka Roger Clark here. I want to see you guys in chat, typing, hyping these players up. Final one. I don't know if this actually determines who goes to tomorrow, but it determines who wins this one, and I want to see everyone hype these players up. Everyone's done so well competing in this bracket. Give your best hands to everyone who's played so far, to staff for running this, to everyone in the house tonight for supporting us. I want to give a big shout out to my co-commentator Fashion here for sticking it out with me to the end of the night here, going on midnight.
Thank you.
Enjoying some DDR, watching some DDR, cheering on these players, giving you guys some ear candy to listen to. Here it looks like we're going to start on New Gravity to begin this final set of the night. Nice, clean, crisp fist bump. A positive foreshadowing for the clean, crisp steps that these players are going to have. Yeah, ghost stepping on max for these players. They want to keep absolutely, completely locked into the BPM, to the tempo, to the rhythm. Feel it in your soul.
Don't you dare match that timing with your eyes.
100 combos.
Very close one, right out of the gate.
So nice.
Yeah, New Gravity not really being one of the more challenging 14s to score on, as opposed to all the other 14s we've been seeing have been some of the most brutal ones. This one's probably a nice change of pace for these players. Just some weird rhythms, a couple of things that may trip some people up, but otherwise it's going to be a pure MA battle. And currently, it seems like Roger Clark, Ohio Rivers on P2 pad is winning this MA battle, despite Ash holding that PFC so far with that yellow combo.
Incredibly slim margin here. It's not going to be just stamina, but consistency.
Yeah, it's all about consistency. Yeah, for anyone in chat unfamiliar, the scoring that we use for this tournament here is called EX scoring. It's different than the actual scoring that you'll typically see if you go and play on your arcade, which we call money scoring. It assigns a point value to each judgment in the game, and what you get is what you get. These players are aiming for all marvelous. They want to hit all of these zones perfectly. It seems like, despite having a PFC on that, Ash is going to lose this first pick here to Ohio Rivers. 7 perfect. 7 perfects, 1 great. Out of the 471 notes of that chart, Roger Clark here only hit 8 of them out of time at all. Every single other note he hit was completely perfect.
It's an amazing show by Ohio Rivers over here. Also, Ash with a PFC.
These players showing that they want to fight to the end, to tooth and nail to finish out this night here. Give us a great show here at Mistake on the Lake 4. Komodo Princess. Oh, okay. These players get a little fancy in here.
They had just played that on Ohio DDR's stream, and I was wondering, will that turn up on ours?
Yeah, there's some tricky stuff about this chart. I'm not crazy familiar, but these players are definitely going to be, and you'll be able to see it. I know there's some funky stuff at the end, so we'll have to wait and see how they're able to handle it.
Nothing more funky than a Kimono Princess.
Oh yeah. Get the EX on the screen here. Nice little 8-note section here. These players are able to handle this with ease. Ash still holding a white combo. It means all Marvelous so far, up to 80. Holding that white combo can only extend his lead here. Doing a great job at hitting those freeze arrow streams.
A difference of 1 right now in our EX score compared with our 2 competitors.
Yeah, absolutely neck and neck. Roger Clark dropping the PFC, the yellow combo first. Dropping actually good there as well. But yet still holding about a 2 EX lead here. Ash just being a bit more perfect than Roger, despite still holding the PFC.
I'll be excited to see this perfect account again.
These steps are sounding so crisp. I'm so glad to be hearing this in person. I hope you guys can hear it too.
Oh my gosh, a difference of about 6 or so.
Very, very close. Ash definitely has a lot of room to make this up. This means Roger Clark can maybe drop a little bit more, which he does. He drops another great and a couple perfects. But Ash is also returning those perfects in favor. Lee's just extending, and Roger Clark is going to take it by 14 EX here to end out the night. This match with a 2-0 victory over Ash.
2 PFCs in a row from Ash, which is incredibly impressive in and of itself. Ohio Rivers being more consistent with that EX score. Beautiful showing.
Yeah, great showing here from Ohio Rivers. Having unbelievable MA.